G'day guys, how's it going? My name is Aussie Tash. I've come across some more of these funny clips. Guys, I just want to reiterate, I have no problem with America. I just find these clips really, really funny. I'm not out to offend anybody. We're just having a laugh. I hope you are too. Let's get into the first one. 10 differences between Canadians and Americans. Let's go.
Oh, look at that. So I live in Canada, and as a Canadian, one thing I find is that people get us confused with Americans. A lot.
But aren't Canada and America basically the same country?
No. So if that's you, you need to keep watching because I'm about to give you the 10 biggest differences between Canadians and Americans. Just keep watching the video so I can educate you. America has a president, Canada has a prime minister. America chooses their leader from one of 2 political parties, Canada chooses from 5. Yes, it's annoying that we have 5, but it's Canada. We give everyone a fair shot, eh? Even the Parti Citron, which translates to lemon party. Yep, Canada once had a lemon party. I'd hate to see that caucus. America uses the US dollar, Canada uses the Canadian dollar. Yes, they are different currencies. Here's a picture to prove it. We even have a $2 coin. I see you, rich Uncle Pennybags. Yes, I know Canadian money looks like Monopoly money. That joke never gets old. Canadians often leave the doors to their homes unlocked. Not the same in America, likely because most people have guns and the crime rate is much higher. Actually, that's not entirely fair. We do have crime here in Canada. The only difference is if a robber walked into our house, we'd most likely offer him a beer and ask him to stay and watch the Leafs game, eh? Canadians and Americans spell and say some very key things differently. In Canada, we say pop. In America, they say soda. In Canada, we say letter Z. In America, they say Z. In Canada, we love the letter U and we use it in many words like honor, labor, valor, but in America, they drop the U and cut straight to the chase. America! And of course, any Canadian that travels south of the border is going to get razzed about the way that we pronounce about, which sometimes comes out as a boot. And yes, we say A lot. A. America's national animal is the bald eagle, majestic, strong, and proud. Canada's national animal is the beaver, strong and hardworking. And I know what you might be thinking.
A beaver? Why'd they go and make that their national animal?
Well, if you're not Canadian, it's kind of hard to explain to you, but let's just say in Canada, we love our beaver. American and Canadian landscapes are very different. America has states, 50 of them. Canada has provinces, 10 of them. Canada has a population of 36 million. America has a population of 316 million. And America has deserts. Canada has tundras. What's the main difference between the two? Well, basically, theirs is full of strippers and slot machines, and ours is full of ice and wolves. Mostly.
Okay, oh my gosh, just pause and think about the population. 316 million people compared to, I think it's about 39 million people in Canada now. That is absolutely insane. I just can't imagine the population density in America. It's just absolutely crazy. I would feel so uncomfortable walking around like New York, for example, all those people everywhere. You'd be like, oh my God. No, thank you. I'm fine with our vast population density. Thank you very much.
America spends trillions of dollars on their military and has one of the biggest in the world to show for it. In Canada, we spend most of our tax dollars on universal health care.
Yes.
But, you know, we still have an army. It gets the job done. America gets a bad rap for having a lot of rude people. Canada, not so much. But that's just the world's perception. Believe me when I say that we have rude people in Canada. The only difference is that, you know, we apologize for it. We pretty much apologize for everything. The way that America and Canada measures things is very different and often causes a lot of confusion. For example, Canada measures distance in kilometers, America uses miles. Canada's weather is measured in Celsius, America Fahrenheit. The confusion part comes in when a Canadian is talking to an American. Because, for example, a 30-degree day in Canada is a hot summer day. In America, that's freezing cold. Maybe that's why they think we have polar bears and igloos everywhere. And finally, America's milk comes in jugs. In Canada, our milk comes in bags.
Only in Ontario.
I know, right? Yeah, seriously, a lot of Americans don't know this. Our milk comes in bags. You can buy like Ontario, 3 of these, mate. And it's like, you know, $4 or something like that. Yeah, it comes in bags.
I love this.
Wow, it's like a plastic movie. Right? So those are the 10 biggest differences between Canadians and Americans.
I love it.
And I hope that it at least cleared up some things for some of you. And if it didn't, well, you know, Sorry about that, eh?
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that. That was absolutely hilarious. We're going to find some more. Just give me a second.
A few moments later.
Here we go. We are back with a funny skit here. Americans and some basic questions about Canada. This should be interesting. Let's go.
Is Canadian a language?
I dated a girl from Montreal for a year and a half. I love Canada.
All right, I've been there twice.
What is the capital of Canada?
I only know
He doesn't know.
like 3 cities in Canada, so I'm gonna just say them. Montreal. What's the other one?
Canada's capital.
Keith does got no idea, mate. No idea, Keith.
Ontario is a whole place.
The capital of Canada.
Let's go with Toronto, where my Blue Jays at.
It's either Toronto, Quebec, or there's something with Victoria in it.
It's none of those.
Ottawa's a city?
Who is the president of Canada?
I love this guy.
I don't
He
think
has
I've
no
ever
idea.
heard
No
of
idea.
the president of Canada.
Poutine.
But I bet he's bald. Or like a stern lady.
They don't have a president. They got a prime minister, right?
Ah, there we go. He's a bit
They got
cluey,
all
isn't
that
he?
French influence. Once you get Europe in your system, all you're going to do is have prime ministers.
Okay, so obviously, clearly this is before Justin Trudeau. That was Keith from Try Guys. I do have a memory of him being in BuzzFeed, but yeah, oh my gosh, this must be a very, very old clip. But still, it's very funny thinking about the Americans and how little they know about Canada.
Stephen Harper.
Stephen Hopper.
Harper.
Harper. Stephen Harper. Stephen Harper.
I was told that there wasn't going to be math in this.
100 million people.
100 million people. Oh my
30 million?
gosh.
I feel like nobody
Oh.
lives there. I feel like I've visited and seen 30 people.
Oh my gosh.
They're a tenth the size of America.
Oh,
Canada's pretty big, but just because it's pretty big doesn't mean that it has people everywhere, because it's kind of cold. Drake doesn't even live there, so that says a lot.
what is it with Drake? Yes, he's Canadian, but why are Americans so obsessed with Drake? Is it because he's a rapper? Is that why? I'm not really quite too sure. Guys, to be honest, I don't think I know a Drake song. I remember Drake from Degrassi High, and that is it. I'm absolutely loving this little skit. It is quite funny.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. That's the one I knew. That's the one that I
Of
should have
course,
remembered.
we all know Ryan
because
Gosling
he's,
is
like,
Canadian.
Perfect.
William Shatner is Canadian.
Bear.
What lives in Canada? A whale?
Badger. It's got to be a bee.
A bear. No, a moose.
There's moose in America. In Alaska, there's moose. Oh my god.
Beaver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was
You
a
just
bee
put
and it was a
beaver on your
mammal.
shirt, Keith. Here we go.
It's a red maple leaf.
There we go.
No, it's a white maple leaf on red, or is it a red maple leaf?
Oh. Okay, guys, what do you have to think about that? What do you think your fellow neighbors actually know about you geographically and just general knowledge? There's a bit of a skit. They don't really know a lot. I think we've got one more little funny clip to show you. Hold on.
More moments later.
Okay, guys, we are back with one more funny clip explaining Canada to the Americans. Here we go. This should be a classic.
Hey, neighbor. Oh, hi, America. What's with the decorations?
It's Canada Day. We're having a little get-together.
Canada Day?
Yeah, kind of like July 4th for you guys.
Yeah, but we do July 4th because we got lots of stuff to celebrate. We got Eagles and freedom and KFC. What do you have to celebrate?
Got
Did
KFC?
you just say what do we have to celebrate?
Oh, you just made him mad now.
Universal health care. So if you break your leg, you can still afford a snack while you wait in the ER. The metric system. But to be fair, everybody else has that except you. Maternity leave. Because we think if a woman carries around another human for 9 months, she might need some time off.
Yeah.
Poutine. French fries, gravy, cheese curds.
It
If
looks
Angels
so
owned
good.
food trucks, they'd make poutine. Bagged milk. It's more environmentally friendly. Plus, it feels like you're holding a cold, wet baby.
So you
And beer. Actual beer. Not yellow water. Beer. And lots of it. Butter tarts. If you put sex and gold into a blender, you get a butter tart.
A butter tart? What's a butter tart?
Of course, hockey. We did it first. We still do it best.
But American teams win the Stanley Cup.
American teams, Canadian players.
I love that. That is so cool. Don't get them started on hockey, I tell you right now. This clip is absolutely hilarious.
Oh, and to your KFC point, Colonel Sanders lived in Canada.
There you
so
go.
we made it even better by pronouncing it KFC. It's true. He lived in Canada from 1965 to 1980.
There you go.
Yeah, that is weird. But it's true. But you know what we don't have?
What?
Pennies. Because they're stupid pocket weights.
Y'all do have some stuff to celebrate, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You're supposed to be taking the piss and rubbing it in. Why are you apologizing? Stop it. Oh my gosh. Guys, that was absolutely hilarious. Like I said, I'm just enjoying seeing these funny clips. I have nothing against America. I just love how the Canadians are taking the piss out of Americans. I'm sure there's vice versa clips. But yeah, this is absolutely hilarious. Guys, if you guys liked it, please jump on, smash the like button, leave a comment, and of course, remember to subscribe. That would really help me out. Cheers from down under. Take care. Bye.